Okay, welcome everybody. We are excited to be here together today. We're going to have a little gong to kind of bring everybody together, bring down a bit of my anxiety for technology and manage through the day. We're excited to have Karen Drucker here today, and let's put our gong on, get settled in, come in from outside, and get focused on our time together. Oops, sorry. Big deep breath in, deep breath out, relieve all of the outside world of today. We're not going to have our regular announcements today. We have a couple at the very end. But if you want to put any names into the chat at any time during Zoom, our prayer partners in both Unity Ottawa and Unity Kitchener will hold them in prayer for 30 days. And then it'll be sent to Silent Unity in Kansas City for 30 days as well. So please feel free to enter those at any time. First names only, and no reason has to be mentioned. It's all done through divine order. As I mentioned, our guest speaker and singer today is Karen Drucker. She's well known in Unity, and I'll give her a little introduction later on, but we are just delighted to have her here. So if you notice the picture gets a bit choppy with any of the slides, anything that's showing through her MP4s, hopefully the sound will be pretty even keel. So close your eyes if you need to do that.
Good morning, Unity of Kitchener and Unity of Ottawa. This is Karen Drucker coming to you. I'm actually taping this on Easter Sunday. Do you love my glasses? I even have my ears as well. But I'm taping this because I made a mistake. I made videos for you last week, and I forgot that the two of you come together online and share this wonderful event. So when I say welcome Unity of Kitchener in my first song, I'm including all of my friends at Unity of Ottawa and anyone else who is joining us. So sit back, relax. My magic wand, I have a new magic wand here. I'm going to ask you to sing with me with all my songs today. And thank you for having me. And I hope to see you in person sometime. Thanks.
Isn't she just lovely? So thank you, Karen, for coming to us, and thank you for including all of us in that part. The part that she recorded ahead of time, she says, welcome to Unity Kitchener. So I thought that was very cute of her to add that extra part. Enjoy the experience on Zoom. Close down your page if you want to have your screen off. That's okay. You can be able to listen anyways, and we will record this, as I mentioned. Our theme for 2023 is soaring higher. So we're looking to soar higher, learn more, go deeper. We'd like to honor to be in this meeting place that the First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples from across Turtle Island call home. To take this moment to honor the stewards of the land, and as Kelly Isola told us last week, and also to just honor the land and what it gives us and what you're here with us today. And to all we say, Miigwech. Karen's first song is You Are Welcome Here, and she is going to ask you to join into the song. So feel free to sing right out loud.
Good morning, Unity of Kitchener. It's Karen Drucker coming to you from San Francisco, California. How are you doing this morning? I hope you're doing well. So here's my magic wand. I want you to sing with me today, okay? So this goes like this. You are welcome here. 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 That's the whole thing. I'll sing you the verse. Our arms are wide open. There's room for everyone. Wherever you're going, wherever you're from, you know what? You are home. You are welcome here. Sing with me. You are welcome here. 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 Whatever you've been through, you found us somehow. Wherever you are on your journey now, you are home. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. Are you singing with me? You are welcome here. 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 I am 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 welcome here. We are welcome here. We are welcome. We all are. Just say it. We are welcome here. We are welcome here. We are welcome here. We are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome. Everybody's welcome. Welcome here. We are, you are, I am, now we are welcome here. I am welcome. Give it to yourself. Put your hands over your heart and say, I am welcome here. Everybody's welcome. Welcome this morning or whenever you're listening to this. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Karen, for that opening song. And I invite Isabel to come on and unmute herself and give us our opening prayer affirmation.
I am grateful for the blessings I receive daily.
Are you complete, Isabel?
Yeah, did it go through?
Yep, it was just fine. I just wasn't sure if you were at the end. I didn't want to cut you off. So thank you for that. I appreciate that very
I think
much.
that's all. Okay.
Very good. Thank you. I'm going to ask Jean Herzog to come on and read Dr. Paul Hasselbeck's absolute word for today, praying with others.
Good morning. My prayer sets in motion God qualities in your life and mine. I'm honored whenever someone asks me to pray. Whatever the prayer request, my responsibility is always the same, recognizing that all qualities of God are fully present in everyone, regardless of circumstance. These God qualities are potential forces waiting to be set in motion through the thinking, feeling functions of our consciousness. When asked to pray for healing, I release all thoughts and feelings of illness as I affirm total well-being. I know divine life and intelligence are active in every cell. When asked to pray for abundance, I give no power or importance to thoughts and feelings of lack. I set in motion the principles of abundance, discernment, understanding, and love as active forces in the person with whom I am praying. They make wise, prospering choices. So let's say together, my prayer sets in motion God qualities in your life and mine. Thank you.
Thank you, Jean. Thank you. And let's bless all unities and all our world, all our community together. Please affirm together. Unity dwells in the midst of infinite abundance. The abundance of the universe is an infinite source and is always flowing. It flows through each one of us. Good comes from expected and unexpected sources. We open our minds to receive the good. We freely and fearlessly give into life, and life gives back with fabulous increase. For blessings seen and unseen, large and small, we are always grateful. We give thanks for what is and what is to come, and so it is. This is Karen's feature song, I Don't Have to Be Perfect.
All right, here's the song for the day. This is what my talk is going to be about today. It started in third grade. The teacher said, let's sing and have some fun. So I let it rip and I let it wail. And she said, Karen, why don't you just hum? So for many years I squished my voice, thinking I was wrong. Till then one day I learned the truth. Now I'm singing this song that says, I don't have to be perfect. I'm doing the best I can. I give myself permission to be just who I am. I don't have to be perfect. I'm doing the best I can. I give myself permission to be just who I am. Now I'm standing in front of the mirror, obsessing about my belly fat and my thighs, my butt wrinkles round my eyes. Who could live with judgments like that? The media tells me daily I should be young, tall, tan, and thin. But the truth is when I accept myself, that's when I win. I say, I don't have to be perfect. I'm doing the best I can. I give myself permission to be just who I am. Every day I say, I don't have to be perfect. I'm doing the best I can. I give myself permission to be just who I am. Perfection's an illusion. I won't give my power away. I can lighten up, let it go, know that I'm okay. It's time to blow. Thank you. Now I'm older and I'm wiser. I don't really care what people say. If someone thinks I'm not perfect, well, I just bless them on their way. Life's too short to be judgmental. Take a break and have a good time. If you're struggling with this issue, well, then raise your voice with mine. Just raise your voice with mine. Declare it. I don't have to be perfect. I'm doing the best I can. I give myself permission to be just who I am. I say I don't have to be perfect. I'm doing the best I can. I give myself permission to be. All right, let me hear you sing with me now. Here we go. I don't have to be perfect. I'm doing the best I can. I give myself permission to be just who I am. I don't have to be perfect. No way. I'm doing the best I can. I give myself permission to be just who I am. Said I don't have to be perfect. I'm doing the best I can. I give myself permission to be just who I am. And I don't have to be perfect. I'm doing the best I can. I give myself permission to be just who I am. Cha-cha-cha.
Isn't she great? It's so excellent to see her do this. I have to change my slides over to her talk slide. So just give me one quick second here. We'll get the right things going up and be able to do that. Okay. All right, I think we're on to the next one and we're okay. I saw some of you bopping around a little bit, so that made warm my heart that you could hear some music. So if it's a little disjointed, try to listen to what she's saying and what we've got happening. That's going to be great. Just so you know too, Cheryl has the MP4 actual files. So if this doesn't record well, we'll change up the recording and put the exact MP4 files up on YouTube for everybody to hear, just so you're comfortable knowing that we'll be able to do this again. All right. So a quick note about Karen Drucker. She actually had first said her talk was going to be, I don't have to be perfect, which was that song, which was awesome. And then she said, maybe I'll make it, I will be gentle with myself. So bless her heart to say both of those things in our life. It's so kind. If you go onto KarenDrucker.com, she says, I'm a singer, songwriter, retreat leader, author, comedian, and always a seeker. I love transformation in myself as well as seeing it happen for others. When I write a song or facilitate a retreat, I learn and grow with each song and each place I go. I want to make a difference in this world by helping people open their hearts and find the beauty and strength that is already in them. My main motto is, you are seen, you are heard. So without further ado, I will introduce Karen Drucker by MP4, and we'll listen to her talk, I Will Be Gentle with Myself.
I don't have to be perfect. I'm doing the best I can. Isn't that a great line? Can you actually say that to yourself every day? If your inner critic comes up, can you just say, you know what? I don't have to be perfect. I'm doing the best I can. Give me a break. Back off. So today, that's what I'm going to be talking about, is just giving ourselves a big old break. Don't you think we need it with all that we've gone through over these last few years? So I have a question for you. Did you wake up this morning, put your little feet on the floor, walk into the bathroom, look at yourself in the mirror and go, oh my God, have you gotten more beautiful overnight? Did you say that? Did you look at your body and go, this divine, exquisite thing, look at you. I'm so grateful for how perfect you are. Did you do that? Or did you start dancing? Did you start dancing with your critic that early in the morning, just going, oh my God, everything's dropping and I look terrible and oh, I'm fat. So this is what I'm going to talk about today. It's about being gentle with yourself, about being compassionate, about taking back your power from that critic that wants to just jump in and just give you every reason why you should not shine your light, because we are all here to shine our lights. And actually, I'm going to be honest with you. This talk is very selfish because I truly believe that when we are gentle with ourselves and we allow ourselves to not think we have to be perfect all the time, when we get out of that place where we're thinking about ourselves and criticizing, and we open up more to the world, when we are kinder to ourselves, we are kinder to other people. In other words, when you're kinder to you, you're going to be kinder to me. And I truly believe in this world that we're living in right now, with all the craziness that's happening, that this is what we need. We need to heal this world with love, don't you think? We need to heal this world with love, and that love starts with you. It starts with you being loving and compassionate and sweet to yourself. Because truly, when you are that, you're going to put that out into the world. So I love this little quote. The 14th century poet Hafiz wrote, once a woman came up to me and said, Hafiz, what is the sign of someone who really knows God? I became very quiet and looked deep into her eyes and replied, my dear, they have dropped the knife. Someone who knows God has dropped the cruel knife that most so often use upon their tender self and others. They've dropped the knife. So are you willing to do that? Are you willing to let go of that place in you that wants to always criticize, show, focus in on your flaws? I mean, we know in our philosophy that anything that we focus in on grows. So Louise Hay, I think, said, why don't you try loving yourself? Because the other way hasn't worked so well. What would it look like if you loved yourself more? And I love Cheryl Richardson once said, what would it look like if the only resolution you made for the year, for your lifetime, the only resolution you made was to love yourself more? What a concept, huh? So, actually, before we do this, put your hand over your heart. Put your hand over your heart for 1 minute and just say, as much as it might feel awkward to do this, or you might not believe it, but just for this one moment, just try it on and just say, I am loved. I am whole. I am complete. I am perfect. Just repeat after me. I am whole. I am loved. I'm beautiful. I'm smart. I'm creative. So your homework assignment from me this week is, I want you to write 5 I ams. So I am blank. I am blank. What is it? I am what? Because you know, the most powerful thing that you can affirm is anything you say after I am. So whenever you say, oh, I'm not good at this, or oh, I look bad today, anything that you say after I am is like a declaration. So just start to watch what you say. What is it that you say to yourself? You know, we have 60,000 thoughts a day. So my question to you is, how many of those thoughts are positive? How many are loving and kind to yourself? You know, I'll tell you a secret that I have 22 albums out at this point, and every song is what I am trying to affirm in my life, what I'm working on. I always get to say that, you know, if you listen to my songs, you get to see what all my issues are. But it's true, because whatever I'm working on, prosperity or health or healing or whatever, I write a chant about it so that I can remember it, so that I can drop down into that deeper knowing of what it is that I want to affirm and who I am. I had a situation a while ago where I did something really stupid, and I just was beating myself up and just going, oh, Drucker, you are so dumb, and why did you do that? And I just was like heaping all this criticism, and my inner critic was just diving on in and just reading me the riot act. And I called a friend of mine because I thought, oh, maybe she'll make me feel better about me. I called a friend of mine and I said, you wouldn't believe this stupid thing I did. And she said, stop. She said, stop right there. She said, I will not let you talk to my friend that way. I will not let you talk to my friend that way. So she said, would you ever imagine speaking to a child the way you're speaking to yourself right now? And I thought about it and I went, well, no. She said, what would you do to a child? You know, if a child was just standing up for the first time trying to learn how to walk, you would be going, oh, come on, little one, you can do it, little sweet one. You're a good thing. You're so sweet. You would do everything that was kind and considerate and compassionate. So she said, just think about that. And I got off the phone and I just instinctively did this. I said, okay, what do I need to say to myself? And I started to rock myself. You know, there have been so many studies of children that when they are not getting nurturing from a parent, they will just do this. They just know how to self-nurture, and they will rock themselves. And so I started doing that. And, you know, whenever I'm upset about something, I will do this. I'll just start rocking myself. But in that moment, I heard this voice just say, oh, honey, just sweetheart. Always start with sweetheart. That always works. Be gentle with yourself. I just kept saying, be gentle with yourself. Be tender with your heart. So from that place, I just wrote this little chant. I will be gentle with myself. I will be gentle with myself. And I will hold myself like a newborn baby child. Can you sing that with me? I will be gentle with myself. Gentle with myself, and I will hold myself like a newborn baby child. And then it says, I will be tender with my heart. Actually, I'll sing you the middle part that just says, I will only go as fast as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. Doesn't that just give you space? I will only go as fast as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. This is one of my favorite lines to say. I will be easy on myself, Don't we need that? I will be easy on myself. Love myself. I'll love myself like a newborn baby child. Oh, sing that again. We need to hear that one. I will be easy on myself. I will be easy on myself. Love myself. Love myself like a newborn baby child. All right, let's affirm and say, I am gentle. I am gentle with myself. I am gentle with myself. I rock myself like a newborn baby child. Sing that again. I am gentle with myself. I am gentle with myself. Rock myself like a newborn baby child. I hold myself like a newborn baby child. And I love myself. And I love myself like a newborn baby child. So doesn't that just feel good to say to yourself, I'll be gentle. The next time my inner critic comes up and says anything to me, I'm going to choose to be compassionate with myself. And you know what's interesting? So my music now is on all these different streaming platforms, Spotify and Pandora. And someone told me recently, and I didn't even know this, that song, that little chant, I will be gentle with myself, has over like 2 million streams. And I looked at that and compared it to other songs of mine. I thought, isn't that interesting? That's the number one song, number one chant of mine that people are listening to. And why is that? Why is that message coming through to so many people that they want to hear that? Because that's what we need to tell ourselves. I don't have to be perfect. I'm doing the best I can. And when times get hard, I'm going to be gentle with myself. And yeah, sure, you get triggered. Your inner critic comes up and goes, who do you think you are? Or whatever it says. But you get to choose. You get to constantly do a very gentle course correction. I love visuals. And did you know that when a plane flies from San Francisco to Hawaii, it's off course 98% of the time? And what the computer does is it keeps simply correcting. And that's what meditation really is all about. You breathe, you're trying to get into the state of bliss, but your mind starts going off. And what the practice of meditation is actually is you keep coming back to the breath. You keep coming back. So notice I didn't say that the plane was going, oh, you idiot, what are you doing? No, you're not supposed to go here. You're supposed to go there. What are you doing? Why don't you listen? It just keeps correcting. So why can't we do that with ourselves? Why can't we gently just go, oh, gee, went off track. Oh, went off my diet. Oh, get back on track. Oh, I was planning to exercise and I went off, I stopped doing it and started eating more. Oh, gee, course correction, get back on the track. And doing it without all the judgment and all the shame. Take all those tired messages that we get from our critic and just say, back off. All right, so I'm going to give you something here. Little thing. When that critic comes up, because the critic's going to come up. That's what it's hired to do. It's like we've hired this little person to keep us in check, but sometimes it goes a little too far. And so what I want to teach you is this. When it comes up and starts saying things to you, I know you are there. I hear what you say, but that is not my truth today. Got that? I know you are there. I hear what you say. But you know what you're saying, that's old stuff. That's not my truth today. So I want you to add this little visual, though. I know you are there. I hear what you say, but you have to do this. So practice this with me. It's a little like, hell no. But that is not my truth today. Okay, I hope you're doing this at home because I want you to do this next time. But that's not my truth today. And here's the thing. Carolyn Mace talked about this, that there's this thing called the 6-second moment. And the 6-second moment is a situation where this usually happens in childhood, that something happens to you, and in that moment you go, oh, that's the way it works. Oh, here's the belief system I need to incorporate. Oh, this is what it is. And a lot of times what that critic is, it's just coming up with those old, tired belief systems that we're done with. You know, it's just, it served us when we were 13 to feel this way, but no longer. You know, we've grown, we've been in these wonderful churches, we've been hearing these wonderful messages of self-empowerment and loving ourselves, and those messages just don't work. You know, one of my favorite expressions is, stop watering dead plants. Just stop watering, stop giving life to things that no longer serve you. I mean, you're hearing this talk in the spring. Spring is about, you know, new beginnings and letting go, doing spring cleaning. Well, let's spring clean some of our beliefs, shall we? Let's just start, you know, looking at what no longer serves us. That's what I'd like to talk about today. So I had a 6-second moment that I would like to share with you. And this is a story, I would call this one of my signature stories. I haven't done this story in a while, but it's one of my favorite stories to tell because it was truly when I learned how I could take control over my critic. So when I was about 13, this happened when I was about 13 or 14 years old. And I grew up in Hollywood, California. Yes, people were actually born in Hollywood. And when I was growing up, I was what you would call a drip, kind of a geek, a nerd. I would straighten my hair. I had acne and braces and was just kind of a book nerd. And I didn't do music. I was a competitive swimmer. That's all I knew how to do. And I was just wanting to fit in and just didn't. I was just kind of geeky. But I'm afraid you're looking at me right now and you can't really visualize that because I'm such a supermodel now. So I brought a little visual. So this is me on picture day in 8th grade. So I just want to set the scene for this story that I'm going to tell you by what I looked like. So here am I. Okay, you love this? Here am I in 8th grade. It's picture day. Now, do you notice the slick down hair? Because it was like, God forbid anyone would see I have curly hair. And do you love the braces? With a full set of braces, I'm going. So yes, this is me. Thank God, I look better. But now I know some of you are probably going, oh my God, that poor thing, sweet little poor thing. But you know, you all have the same exact picture as that, right? Somewhere in your childhood, you have that same picture. So no pity. So at that time, I had a mentor. I had someone that I looked up to that I thought, you know, she was just everything to me. She went to my same junior high school. She went to the high school that I would be going to very soon. She had made it in the big time. She was just my idol, and her name was Carol Burnett. Do y'all know Carol Burnett? Remember the Carol Burnett show? And so what I did was I was such a super fan that I would get out of school every Friday, take the bus down to CBS Television Center in Hollywood. I would wait in line for 2 hours and I would always be like the first one in line. So when they opened up the doors, I would run to the seat that was right in the front of the stage. And I would always wear the same little outfit. This is kind of pathetic. I'd wear the same little outfit so that like I would be sitting in the same seat, wearing the same outfit. And pretty soon she would come out and wink at me. So it was like, oh my God, like Carol Burnett, we're like BFFs. And remember when she did the call and response, when she did the question and answer period? Well, one day, I'm just sitting there with everybody else watching her do this. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, my hands started to get all sweaty. And my heart is starting to race. And I'm thinking, am I having a panic attack? What is happening to me? But unbeknownst to me, my body decided to do something totally different than what my mind had, and my body put my hand up. And all of a sudden, my hand is raised, and she looks down. She probably wants to know who this weird stalker kid is. She goes, yes, you know, what question do you have? And I'm like a deer in the headlights. I have no idea why I raised my hand, but thank God, this is when I learned spirit works in mysterious ways. I remembered in that moment that I had just won the Edgar Rice Burroughs Tarzan calling contest the week before. So I said, I'd like to challenge you to a Tarzan calling contest. And do you remember this was like her thing, was her Tarzan yell. So she goes, great, come on up on stage. And so all of a sudden now I'm up on stage in front of the entire world, on stage next to my idol, on television with Carol Burnett. And I'm just beside myself. I'm like out of my body going, oh my God, what is I've never been on stage before. All these people are just smiling at me and giving me all this love. And I'm just in heaven. And so in that moment where I'm just totally in heaven, I all of a sudden look out, and right around the third row is this whole line of girls, the cool girls from my school. And they're all doing that Valley Girl thing of going, oh my God, is that Karen Drucker? Oh my God, we don't know her. She's so weird. And they're all going to each other, and they're just rolling their eyes at me, and they're just like mortified that I'm up there because, they don't want to have anything to do with me. And in that moment, in that exact 6-second moment, I just went, oh my God, I have to get out of here. I'm mortified. I'm humiliated. How do I get out of here? And I gave them all the power in that moment. And my critic also weighed in at that moment going, who do you think you are to be up here? You're just a geek. What are you doing? But that's when I realized that I was a choice. That even at that young age, I must have had some sense of how spirit works, because I literally could feel that there was like a line right in front of me, and I could either step over that line and say, back off to my critic. I could take my power back from those girls. I could be all of who I am and shine my light, or I could stay back here and listen to the critic and give them the power. And in that moment, in that 6-second moment, I looked at Carol Burnett, I looked at those girls, I looked at the audience all smiling at me, and I went, let me see if I can do this. I haven't done that for a while. I'm a little rusty. Thank you very much. But I did my Tarzan yell. And truly, it was my 6-second moment, because in that moment, I said, I can be a choice. I can claim my power back when my critic says, stop it. Don't do that. Who do you think you are? You're not good enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not this enough. And that's what I want us to empower today, is when you get triggered and your critic comes up, how can you be gentle with yourself and say, what does my heart have to say right now to me? What is it that I know intuitively about myself that I can declare right now? When we go from that place of focusing in on our small self and so involved in all of our little issues and our problems and our little baggage that we've been carrying forever, and we're just kind of stuck like this, as opposed to opening up to the bigger world, to being able to look around, to being able to see other people and see how we can be in service. The Buddha said, I love this quote, you must love yourself before you can love another. By accepting yourself fully, being who and what you are, your simple presence can make other people happy. In other words, just you being who you are makes a difference. Your gift makes a difference in the world. He said, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. And then Desmond Tutu said, do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bits of good put together that will heal the world. That will heal the world. So not only is it being kind and compassionate to yourself, when you come from that place first, then you can look around and see other people and see how kind and compassionate you are to them. So I'll give you one more little story here. I have these friends, Jerry and Diane, and they're an older couple, and Jerry every morning would make a bagel. And he would slice the bagel so that all these sesame seeds would go all over the counter. And Diane would come into the kitchen a little later to get her coffee, and there would be bagel seeds everywhere. And for some reason, this made her insane, because every day she'd say, Jerry, can you just sweep up the bagel seeds so that it's not this dirty kitchen when I come in to get my coffee? Just sweep up the bagel seeds. And every morning he'd go, oh, yes, dear, I will, and never did it. And one day she came in, and her daily quality of being every morning would be anger, that she'd get, her day would start with being pissy at Jerry. But one day she came in, and she looked at those bagel seeds, and it was one of those moments that go like this. This is what transformation can be, that all of a sudden in one moment you just have that choice, that change of how you've been. And she looked at those bagel seeds and she said, one day those bagel seeds won't be here. One day he'll be gone, and I'll wish that I could sweep up his bagel seeds. And by being gentle in that moment with herself, with him, she had a transformation, that she could just acknowledge that it upset her, but acknowledge that that meant that he was still here and that she could love him. And so I think when we come from that place of filling up our well, being kind to ourselves, with all our issues and our mistakes and our imperfections, all of that stuff, when we can just acknowledge it all and be kind and gentle, that's what it all starts with. Giving our gift to the world. That's all that we need to do. So I'm going to end today with this little song. I wrote this with my friend Karen Taylor Good. But this is truly what I feel is what's important. I am a gift, no matter what age, no matter how I look, there's beauty in each stage. I am a gift, and I promise every day that when I look in the mirror, I'll say, I am a gift. Can you repeat that line with me? Just say, I am a gift. I am a gift. I've loved really well. And every year I've lived has a different tale to tell. I've made mistakes and I have some regrets, but I promise I'll never forget that I am a gift. I am, sing that. I am a gift. And there may be times when I forget the truth about me, when it seems time and youth, they're just marching on without me. Well, that's when I might need you to find me and ever so gently remind me that I am a gift. God's precious child, I was put here on this earth only for a while. So I make this vow and I say it with love. I am perfect and whole and enough. I am a gift. I am a gift. So take a moment to close your eyes and just drop down into that place that knows the truth about you. That place where you are that child of God. There's no judgment, just love. Just love for who you are, all of who you are. That when you share that gift, you heal the planet, you spread that love. It's truly what we need. And there may be times when I forget the that's when I might need you to find me, and ever so gently remind me that I am a gift, God's precious child. I was put here on this earth, but only for a while. So I make this vow, and I say it with love. I am perfect and whole and enough, and I am a gift. Say that with me. I am a gift. I am a gift. So think about someone in your life. Think about someone else and just picture them in your mind's eye and say, you are a gift. Or if you're sitting with anyone right now listening to this, tell them, you are a gift. Go back to yourself and say, I am a gift. So repeat after me. I am perfect. I am whole. I am complete. I am a gift. And the truth about me is I'm fabulous. So thanks for listening, because you are a gift. So for our meditation today, I'm going to give you a song I'd like you to sing with me. All about what we've been talking about. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. So I'll sing this to you once. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. Let's sing that again. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease, and may I be happy. So that's the whole song. So what I want you to do is put your hand over your heart. And this goes along with the talk of that you have to fill up your well first before you can give out to anybody else. So when you come from that place of filling yourself up, you can give freely. So sing to yourself, may I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well, peaceful. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. Sing that again. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. So this little Buddhist prayer, you could do this anywhere, anytime. Whenever you need to fill yourself up, just sing that to yourself. But now, let's direct that attention to someone in your life, someone you love. Friend, coworker, family member. Picture them in your mind's eye. Someone you're grateful for. And direct that energy to them, saying, may you be filled with loving kindness. May you peaceful. May you be peaceful and at ease, and may you be happy. Do that again. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease, and may you be happy. So now let's do that again. May you, but think about someone that you might not even know all that well. It could be someone you see every day, co-worker, whatever, someone who's not necessarily a good friend, acquaintance. Could even be the barista at Starbucks that you see every morning. But just direct some love to them and say, may you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease, and may you be happy. They might even feel it when you do it today to them. So now I want you to think about someone you have a little conflict with. Someone that might just trigger you, push your buttons a little bit. So we're going to have a healing here. But just to the extent that you can open your heart. You might have someone that is in your heart that you just have a hard time forgiving. Just to the place that you feel comfortable. Direct some loving kindness to them, saying, may you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease, and may you be happy. Good job. Take a deep breath. So now let's direct this out even further. Think about people in the world, your community, this church. Could be someone that you see every day, whoever, but just make it bigger to the world and say, may we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well, peaceful. May we be peaceful and at ease, and may we be happy. All right, so let's end this. Going back to yourself. Put your hands on your heart and do it one more time and say, may I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease, and may I be happy. Just that last line. May I be happy, and may I be happy.
Whew. I hope you all enjoyed that very much. We're going to say thank you to Karen through an email, and I'm sure Karen will also, or Cheryl will also speak to her, but she can't be with us today to answer any questions, but I hope you'll stay on afterwards and share some thoughts, questions, or comments with all of us about that idea. I'm going to change my slides again and just go into our last closing bit. But if you want to take a second and go into the chat, she asked us to make 5 I am statements. And if you want to share any of your I am statements, feel free to do that in the chat. There we go. Karen also sent us a couple more songs, so I'd like to be able to honor us with a little extra time, if that's okay, and play these songs. If you love today, As choppy as it might have been, and I hope the sound was really okay for your end, she's going to give us a live concert on May 13th. The evening of May 13th is Saturday, 7 p.m. Check the newsletters. It's online, $25 a ticket. But please do think about coming. She's a delightful entertainer. She'll be with us live, which will be a ton of fun. And she's a great person, both as a singer and as a comedian and as a heartfelt message she always has. So thank you for that. Here's her next song before our love offering.
They say you can't take it with you when you go, no. So I'm gonna just enjoy myself, go with the flow. All right, so for your offering song today, since we're listening to this in April, it's still kind of Easter. This is my bunny song. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. I send it out, let it go, comes back to me in time. My joy is overflowing. I know God is my source. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. You love it? Can you sing that with me? Why not? If you want to hop around the room like a bunny, feel free. So let's sing it together. Here we go. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. I send it out, let it go. It comes back to me in time. My joy is overflowing. I know God is my source. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. Ain't that the truth? Money, money. You gotta spend it. Yeah, here we go. My money is like a bunny. Goes forth and multiplies. I send it out, let it go. It comes back to me in time. My joy is overflowing. I know God is my source. My money is like a bunny. Goes forth and multiplies. Talk about money. Money, 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 money. 'Cause here's the truth. You can't take it with you when you go, no. So I'm gonna just enjoy myself, go with the flow. All right, so get up and dance around the room. You might even take $100 bills and just wave them around. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. I send it out, let it go. It comes back to me in time. And my joy is overflowing. I know God is my source. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. It goes forth. All right, we're going to say it one more time. We're going to declare it, okay? You ready? My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. I send it out, let it go. It comes back to me in time. And my joy is overflowing. I know God is my source. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. My money's like a bunny. It goes forth. Money's like a bunny going forth. Oh, it multiplies. Money. Money. I got money. Money, money, money. Money, 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 money. I got money. I got money. Money's coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. I got money. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me.
That's another one of her songs. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. So, in just speaking of that, we are always grateful for any opportunity for spiritual growth and financial growth. With that financial growth, we can offer services like this, classes, events, and spirit groups, and everything we can do to make our experiences just so much fun and take us that much soaring higher at Unity. Lots of ways to give. They're all online there and definitely all on our websites. You want to take one moment to hold that money or energy or love in your hand and repeat this abundant blessing with me. Divine love blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I joyously give, and all that I joyously receive. I am grateful. Karen's last song today is I Am a Stand.
So for our closing song today, let's take a stand for love and peace. So the words to this just say, let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. Yeah. We are making a new world now. You got it? Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. You got it now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Sing it again. Let there be peace. Ow! I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Sing it one more time. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Yes, let's repeat that. We are making a new world now. Yes, and we are making a new world now. And so it is.
Just a reminder today that there is an AGM for Ottawa today at 12:30 on this same Zoom. So you could stay on, you can come off and come back on. It's the same link as that was in the service. Unity Kitchener has an AGM scheduled for Sunday, June the 4th at 12:15. Just for Unity Kitchener people, there was an earlier date announced earlier, but there was some conflict with some personal things going on. So we had to change the date. It is Sunday, June 4th, and there will be an agenda and letters sent out. So Unity Ottawa, enjoy your AGM today. Next week, Eric McCabe is coming to us as a speaker through Unity Ottawa. So we look forward to that as well. Just a reminder as we wrap up, everything's on the websites. Check out the newsletters online. That's where all the information is. And from Schumann, music to me is the perfect expression of the soul. And as we move into fellowship, have a great week. Thanks, everybody. And I'll turn it over to Candace to bring on some moderation. Put your hand up if you'd like to chat, comment, or say any I am statements. Just remember in the reaction, there's a raise hand sign, and that just brings you to the top of the screen so we can see that you want to raise your hand as well. That's a little easier for Candace to notice. Thanks.
Marilyn, are you going to stop recording?
I can. If I can just find it, I will.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you.
So
for
that will stop now.